Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Everything Base. Right, my last one for a while, but of course on YouTube. You guys are watching along. So, if I in the next episode on YouTube, if I'm like confused about what the hell's going on, please don't blame me because it will have been a while. It's like I never left for now. I don't know why this is not working. Big boss, big man. This rocket's gone like time and time again. I don't see the issue. Can I go up? Clear, like it's clear, everything's fueled. We have oxidizer. The crew is inside. They can get here. They're both pilots. Someone crew. What are you guys doing? I don't understand. I might have to reload. Do I have to reload? I don't know. They're just not doing it. This was working fine before. I haven't done anything different. Big boss, please. This way. Go. All the crew are on board. All crew members are boarded. There's only 2 of them. All the things are ticked. It just won't go. Maybe I should have reloaded between episodes. That was probably a good idea. Hold on, before we do that, what's going on? This one. Okay, we're back on here. We can put a bottle drainer. For our lovely super coolant, we can put that on there, and then we can also ask them to copy this. Copy this across the sky. Is this all steel, thermium? Yeah, okay. We might have to respect their entrance, but if we can do it from the right, actually, that might not be too bad. We do that. Get rid of these tiles. Build them out of mafic. There we go, something like that. We don't need that, or do we need that? Oh, we do need that. Come that way. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure why this isn't taking off. You did, mate. You're making a mess. Just grounded. Okay. Oh, around that. Whoops. You guys are good now, right? Fingers crossed. Alright, more mopping to do. Cool. Yeah, I think we have to reload, guys. I don't know. I don't know why this isn't taking off. I can't see anything that stop it. They're just stuck on board. Well, let's try that. Okay, right. YouTube, I will be back with you in 1 second. Okay, I'm back in, and funnily enough, the rocket has immediately taken off. How about that? Yeah, it was definitely bugged, so annoying. Yeah. Hello again, YouTube. Yeah, so we'll see Big McLarge you because it depends on what people vote for, so yeah, it is and it isn't. I mean, a lot of bugs like that only can just be fixed with a quick reload, so it's kind of like it's not ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. I mean, usually reloading is quite quick. It's just on my bases, they take a long time at this point, for sure. So, yeah, we'll get through the plants first, and then we'll get on to the critters. I wanted to do the plants first because they're easy to make. They're quicker to make because there's less writing in them. Usually, how to farm them is kind of easy, whereas how to ranch critters is complicated usually. And then the rest of the information is kind of comparable. So, and thank you for the sub by 10 months. It's been almost a year now. Appreciate your support. Yeah, in terms of plants, then say Mimica was done. The next one is also done, but it will be released in a couple of weeks when while I'm on holiday to keep the channel ticking over. So stay tuned for that. I have see, so three plants won the last vote, and I've made one of them, so I've got another 2 to make. Then after that, there's another. So in total, there's another 5 I haven't made. So hopefully, it shouldn't take me that long. It takes me ages to make them because I'm just very slow these days, and I'm so busy with other stuff. But I'll try. While I'm away, I'll try writing some as well. If I can get them all written while I'm away, that would be pretty sweet. I can at least come back and start making them. I'll have time, I think, when I'm away. So that'll be alright. And then, yeah, then we can move on to critters. But it'll be based on, it's always based on subscriber and Patreon votes. So if you guys want to decide what comes next on the channel, on the tutorial bites, then get on over there. That's my recommendation. Okay. Get that prioritized. Yeah, and then we'll just get this basically slowly built. We can take that out as well. And then we can replace all this with what we want. What do I rusty oxidizer very little? I don't know. I never use rusty oxidizers. I kind of don't use them on principle. Let's see what we got for blueprints. What we got gloves for tonight. In this final episode for a while. It's more gloves for your hands. Okay, two out of 2 tonight. Double gloves. Not ideal. I mean, we'll take free stuff, but they never look a gift horse in the mouth. But we do be looking. Right, let's send this out. I think we have enough oxygen on here to send it. I'm going to take it to the radioactive one, just in case, because like these betas and stuff, they will run out of uranium ore eventually. Well, they're still going, so there's still quite a bit up here. But it never hurts to have more uranium ore, you know, just to keep this running. It's kind of important we keep this running now because we are relying on this for our plants. Okay, I better not crash the game again. Okay, I'm like, is it going to crash the game? Yeah, it looks like some polluted stuff has pushed through our salt water, which is rather annoying. Building melted ladder. Where the hell's that gone? Not sure which ladder that melted. Oh, this one up here. Okay. I think that was obsidian, so it shouldn't be melted obsidian, but I think that was a granite one. We'll keep an eye on this. Rotting things, bad. Yeah, like the rusty oxidizer is just terrible. It's such a bad building. I'll never bother with it. Okay. Right, super coolant's coming in. What did I set this to? Above. This is minus 35 to 0. Is that what we're shooting? Minus 25 to 0. So, like minus 2, I guess, will be fine. Seems good. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to steam this, and then once the steam's formed, we'll just open and crack it, and then pull the oxygen out that way. Because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to actually do this properly. So let's go for a save there. It's a better, cool alternative to the electric. Yeah, but then where are you getting the rust from? This is the problem. It's like, how can you can't get loads of sustainable rust? I suppose it's the jawbow now. Like, where did the rust? That was featured in the new stuff, right? I haven't even looked at it. Ah, the jawbows make it. Okay, yeah. Where did I get the carbon dioxide from? I stuck them in a canister and brought it, Pi, and I got it from here. There's quite a bit here floating around, so I canistered it on the first planetoid and then just shoved it in the rocket and brought it over that way. So that worked. That worked. That's how we did it. Okay. Yeah, that was a decent solution. Worked. Okay. Oof, picking up quite a bit of heat off that, but that's fine. Cool this down. Actually, I kind of don't want this running around here, to be honest. I would rather this loop actually hit this. Do I have any? Don't have a lot of them. Yeah, like I don't want this radiating. I think it's too much. Let's do that. See how many jawbones you export smooth hatch. 16 to 8 to feed 8 of them. Yeah. They're putting an oxygen tab tier list. there's only 8 of them, and there's not much to say about the sconces. I don't think. We could just do endless tier lists for this stuff. I don't know. Are they quick to make? Probably. They're a bit of a pain in the butt to edit. I kind of hate editing them, but they're quicker than Tutorial. So, is anyone going to watch that? Here's my tier list of the utilities tab. Here's my tier list of the shipping tab. It's like, oh wow, S tier auto sweeper, and what was it? E tier conveyor rail element sensor. Oh, I hate terrariums. Terrariums aren't necessarily that bad, but they are a noob trap, I think. The diffusers are way more powerful than the terrariums. Infinite content glitch. I mean, boring content, I think. I don't know, maybe you guys want to see that, but like, the problem is they don't realise that the oxygen diffusers are way more powerful than terrariums. You have to build loads of them, and then they spend loads of dupe time running around to get polluted oxygen everywhere, and it just kind of causes new player bases to just crash because they're spending so much time and energy using algae terrariums for like nothing, when they could just stick one diffuser and they would have got the same amount of oxygen without all the rest of the mess. So I don't like them for that reason. No, I'll never like them. I mean, the sublimation station is necessary for the start on the swamp start. That's kind of why it's there. Are we doing on No, it was frozen planetoid. So, you know, you can't not like for that. I mean, all you have to do as well, clearly, is you just have to freeze it down into liquid oxygen, and then you end up with clean oxygen. You just pump it out. Easy peasy. So, these things are great. Who doesn't love them? You just need a little bit of supercoolant and problem solved. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm going to take this off. I think I'm going to over chill this, I think, if we leave it like that. Ceramic production. Yeah, do I go too? Yeah, well, I mean, I think unless you're on that start, why would you, to be honest? It's kind of a bit of an odd one. Oh, I didn't put any metal in here. I could steel this up if I wanted to. I think these are obsidian pipes, which is not great. I think it might take a while for these nosh sprouts to pop down. We could just pop some steel. We can replace it as well. Maybe if we do that, I'll just put like one bit of. I don't put in there or above there. I feel like in there is probably better actually. Do that. Just replace those couple of bits of section. I think that'll make a big difference to the heat transfer without using a ton of materials, which I do not want to use. Okay. Made a mess. Who's making a mess? Tired. Okay. Stuck on the oxalite. There we go. We don't need a slight recipe to lower ISO sap, but increase. Not really, no, because I think the other... It's not even the limitation, to be honest. I'm kind of tempted to say they should just make it easier to get, because you need so much. You need 400 kilos for a tile or a pipe. Like, it's so much. It's crazy. I think it's too much. I think it would make it cheaper every way, to be honest. So, that's my take. Because you basically can't use it. You can't use it in large amounts. You can use like the odd one here or there. I've brought 4.4 tons to the magma planetoid, which is a lot. That is a lot of insulite, 4.4 tons, and yet it's enough for 11 pipe segments. That's it. Like, it's crazy. It does kind of stop you just like plastering it everywhere and kind of solving the game, I suppose. But like, thermium, you can get so much of it, and super coolant, you can get so much of it, and then iso resin, it's like, nah, you can't have anything. Even visco gel, you can get like a reasonable amount with the amount of iso setup. If you make up a sustainable tree setup like mine, where it's kind of eating most of the time, then it should be pretty chill, really. We've got meat. I don't like that these are so low priority. Maybe we need some more cooking skills on here. Let's have a quick skills look at. Okay. Alright, I'm just making sure these guys have the skills. Okay, they do. They do have the skills. They're just refusing. Ooh, close stealth. No, I mean, I'm fine with the cost, because also the thing is, if you unbalance the 400 kilos, you then end up with making everything else too cheap, like all the normal rock ones. I think you'll unbalance the whole game if you change the recipe. But maybe you just need to half the amount of materials to make iso insulite, or just make twice as much. I think 10 times as much scruffy is a bit excessive, because then you'll just get, if you give too much insulite out, then basically what you're saying is you only need to use insulite because you know, everything else is too easy. Oh, we're lacking the engineering skill. Oh, that's not good. Vertical engineering. Okay, we can manufacture that. Oh, we already have one. Okay. Samuel, can you take it? Maybe I already had that issue and I forgot about it. Okay. Well, I have. I mean, on many of these planetoids, I've run out of rock, so it is an issue. For me at least. Like we've used up all this, and some of the planetoids, like the outer ones especially, don't have a lot of things to use. So we can install these. I mean, there's free boosters. Why not? Did they manage to do the ones on here as well? Okay, they finally built this, for God's sake. Welcome to this. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that yet. Yeah, get rid of that. Get all the eggs over here. Get some water in there. One's when they hatch in here, because they're too big for this. I don't know. Do they get stuck in the door? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. You don't make it too powerful, because if you just give out insulite for free, you know, like Oprah, you go, you get insulite, you get insulite. The thing is, that becomes the only thing you would ever build with. Like, why would you ever use rock again? I suppose that does kind of apply to the metals. Like, once you get thermium, you know, like, why would I build with steel again, other than I've run out of thermium? So, you have to be a little bit careful. Okay, I mean, this is working already anyway, to be honest. I suppose we have some steel in here, but, like, even without that, the obsidian is cooling. And, okay. We have steam in here. So what I got to do is I've got to break this out, because the steam needs to push the oxygen out. And an endgame way to get massive... I mean, they have vertical, it's called wild farming. That is what you want to do. You just wild farm a ton of thimble reeds and job done. Alternatively, just shear a whole load of Drecos. They eat balm lilies, which are completely free. You can just make tons of Dreco ranches. You get so much reed fiber. Reed fiber is not an issue. If you as long as you have space, making loads of reed fiber, not tricky at all. You can definitely manage that. Lots of ways to do it. Okay, I hope that's enough. These things might get deleted with some water return. So hopefully. There we go. Right. That's looking nice. More sprouts are coming. And then they can also crack on with building this at the same time. They did in terms of overflow, but I mean, you can still just shove like loads of breeder ranches and the overflow still works. You just need more space for them. So yeah, it was a huge nerf, you're right, but it's still completely viable. It's just way less powerful than it was before, but no, it's still good. It's still good. Don't worry about it. Okay, right. I'm excited to come back to magma because I want to get this. We're going to take attempt number 3 at getting this one working. So we'll see. We've got to make a liquid lock to actually get in here now, which is mildly annoying, but we can do it. I think what we'll do is dig this out, and then we have space for a liquid lock down here. Was it though, Zari? Do you know something I don't? Because I now think you have to take all the Dracos that were shoved in one room and spread them out, don't you? So it was a nerf in terms of space. And like on this planetoid, it's a big problem for me. Although I could put them up here. Maybe this is why I was doing this. I don't even remember. Why is this unreachable? They can get up here, right? Where's... Oh, I didn't let the dupes out here. Primal. Was it Primal that got the thing? Who actually got this? No. Was it Samuel? I honestly forgot who I gave it to. Okay. Now everything can be melted, reforged, super cool. Regular Dracos reset the scale growth when they are adult. Well, I had quite a lot, Zari, for doing this. I've got 24 breeder Dracos here. So how many critters are in this room? There's 84 in this room and 11 here and some in the door. So there's like 100. I've got 100 here. So I would need a lot, is my answer. Now, am I the normal use case? Probably not. But you know, this is a thing. I claim valid experience. Okay, it's all filled up, nice. But yeah, for most bases, if you've got one breeder ranch, then yeah, it's probably not that big of a nerf in general. But really, and there's always space. Like most planetoids have space. It's just because I've been so ambitious with this run that we have to. We're so tight on space and everything. Okay, water and marshy are moved back, which means we have iron and thermium and loads of it. That means I can also ground these. Stop them coming inside. Yeah, well, it isn't so bad if you've got a big planetoid, but yeah. Is there a Draco running outside the ranch? I mean, probably. They do sometimes get out. What was I going to do here? I need a load of atmo suits because I think the atmo suits have got stuck on other planetoids. Basically, is what's happened. So we'll just steal a load of iron because we've got a lot of iron. That's not a problem. We can always go get more iron if we wanted. That'll do for now. So it's all going still. Aha! We're landing on magma. Sweet. We are going to get some carbon dioxide in here, I guess. Unless the landing is slightly different to the takeoff. Aha, we got away with it. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Make sure this is ungrounded. I can drop that. Yep. Okay. So what we need to do is make a proper. Just make a proper liquid lock, shall we? Rather than do a. We'll do a half liquid lock. Is that right? No, this needs it. We got to do this one, right? Oh, we don't even need to do insulated, really, do we? Okay, we'll do a proper one here, like this. Get rid of that. Cool. There's an airlock door, so I don't have to vacuum this all over it. Oh, yeah, actually, I could do... Well, I don't have an airlock. I can do an insulated door. We're still gonna have to have a liquid lock. I could insulate a door this instead. wouldn't be a bad idea. Big boss, are you digging or are you standing there? Come on. Right. Something a bit stuck there. Try and talk normally for you guys. Okay. Alright, Noshprat's coming down. Got to get these sub-zero, and then in the meantime, they can just slowly build this stuff. So this is good. Then we can fill this in and delete these. So we'll let them. This planetoid's just got to run. I think just gonna let this one run. How are we doing on? Oh, slow peel. I forgot about the bottle emptying. Oh, great. Oh no, I've emptied way too much liquid here. Hopefully we still have enough left. Ugh. That was me forgetting about it. Okay. Well, at least we won't get the wrong atmosphere on here again, I don't think. Oh crap, don't mop that up. Whole point, we need this not mopped up. Whoops. Oh. So they're gonna decrease the rad slightly as well. Not be able to push enough. Get rid of this. Get rid of this and push it off to the left, I think. We might be alright. Is there anything here? Oh, when this door opens, I should be able to get a mop command on it, maybe. The shearing stations require a ranch. Yes, they do. You can't get around that, unfortunately. We tried. Okay, I'll try. If I get a mop on that, I should be able to get this thing mopped. Nice. And then we can just mop up along there. If we push these two here now, to be able to get that clear. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. I'll stop mopping up there. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Well, they're growing anyway, so we made a bit of a mess, but they're growing. So that's something. Okay. Get supercoolant in here and not forget about this one. Always forgetting about these. Not good. Magma and stuff. Oh. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? We got apparently hot rocks everywhere, which is also not good. We may have made some gas there. Hopefully this pump can contain it. Yeah, good idea, Pi. I think that's a good idea. You might be right with that one. It's okay. I think this pump is gonna hold all this in. So, ugh, damn flipping bits of brie. Yeah, that's my bad, guys. That's my bad. I'm also we're gonna insulate this. Oh, we got past the pump a little bit. It's alright, as long as this pump takes out most of the grams, a little bit slipping past won't be a huge issue. More pumps. We got one in a choke point, so it's doing alright. Doing alright. It'll be fine. Oh. Okay, get this out. I'll try again. At least I stopped it before we got too much. And this side's kind of coolish. Because it makes a vacuum in here across this whole area, so it can't really pull across that much. Hopefully this will fizzle out and this will get caught by the pump. Okay. There's 59 tons of igneous rock here. Oh my god, where the hell did that come from? 59 tons. Wowza, okay. Alright, that's going to take a while to sweep. So in the meantime, we'll get the vacuum back. This stuff will all fizzle out at the top, I'm pretty confident. And so, as long as the pump keeps working. Although if the power goes off at night, it might stop working and then it'll spread everywhere. Well, I don't know if that's quicker or not, because it'll actually just get deleted quicker. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out, because it's about to stop working, I think, once the solar panels turn off. There's no battery on here, because the battery would overheat. Was that about running out? Well, yeah, I was running out of rock on the other planetoids, not on this one. And I am moving rock between them, but, like, it's pain. Pain in the butt. There must be a battery somewhere, though, because this thing's still running. It's running on. I don't remember putting a battery in here. Okay. Well, if we can get through the night, that'd be fine. Delete. Delete everything. Go away. Okay, well, we've got to shuffle another 40 tons of rock up, apparently. Which is, that's fun stuff. Okay, go, go, go. I really want to get in here and fix this. Okay, alright, looks like we let a little bit more through. It might actually be more efficient just to open it up, to be honest. Let it go, because it's basically just being deleted on these three tiles, whereas actually, if we open this whole thing, it'll be deleted and spread everywhere. And it's only, I don't know. I don't know what's better, actually. No idea. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the planet. Aha! Nosh sprouts are growing, guys. We have nosh sprouts are growing. So this is the start of getting that ready. It's kind of hot outside, but cold inside. That's what we like. Hey, so these guys will just get cracking with building this stuff. In the meantime, there's no reason we can't do that. And then, yeah, we'll let the nosh sprouts grow. Once we have those enough, we can get another dupe in. We also want to tame this vent here as well. We have to roll that over here. I guess we want to tame this bit of the sky as well. There's a lot of taming to do. Like that. We might need it. We will probably need a second line. If we're going to pull 28 kilos a second out of this, we'll need 2 lines of this. We'll see if that's actually enough. Anyway, we're going to need a ton of steel, or literally tons of steel. So we'll let them build. They can build this slowly while the nosh sprouts, because these things take ages to grow. These take 84 cycles, and they are wild. So it's going to be 84 cycles before we get any food out of this planetoid, which is a long time. Okay, it looks like this hourglass has got past somehow. How have we got so much here? Oh, I think the sour gas that I dropped, sorry, the super coolant I dropped off here got vaporized, all of it. Oof, I hope, how much did we lose though as well? Where's our super coolant? How much did we lose? 0 kilos. I just had a load though. Where's our super coolant? Don't tell me I have to go get more. Well, that was all we had. But we didn't have a lot. No, I think we just burst all the super coolant we had. Oh, okay. Now we've got... Oh, we got visco gel. Okay, well, screw super coolant. We got visco gel. You just put visco gel in here. That's easier. Alright, but unfortunately we will have to wait for all this vacuum again. Damn it. Stream title has been defeated. This is like the 5th or 6th time we're having to vacuum this out. I don't even know. Reload to that point. That point ages ago where we actually got this finally vacuumed. Reload to then. Start again. And now this is overheating as well. That's good. This guy told me so. See, I didn't listen. I was foolish. Yeah, it looks like that the remaining super coolant just popped, so it's unfortunate. No, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll just take more time. At least it is one gas this time as well. One gas is good because it just spreads and moves much smoother. We still have milligrams in here. If we can keep this pump going, at least till this gets down to the number of grams, we'll be in a better place. Get rid of all this stuff. Sweep all this up. Ugh, great. Well, This may entirely ruin our efforts to get in here again tonight. I think you figured out a way to circumvent the change to Dracos. Okay, go for it. You got one. We're trying to work it out. We haven't got one yet. This is overheating but not taking any damage, so that's kind of funny. What's the overheat? 975. Yeah, this is bugged. I'm pretty sure because there should be damage by now. Yeah, tell us the idea, Visco. We'll have a think about it. Okay, 390. Oof. Okay. Delete this gas. Delete. The more it spreads out, the better, actually, I think. To be honest, I think this pump is actually probably making things slower, not quicker. My guess. We'll see. High stress. POTUS. How is Joe, baby Joe, doing? Still drilling. Drilling? Oh, it's out. Okay, looks like we're out of stuff to drill. How's George, too? Okay, we've got some oxygen in there. Steam. I'm gonna send some more water for George, but... Okay. Mazzora's makes sense, I think. Yeah, I mean, someone did come up with that in principle. Very hard to execute that, I think. Fiddly. Some kind of drop thing that only worked at a certain time. Okay, gotta keep these running. These do have maximum amount of branches, I think. I should have way more trees in here than I need. This whole thing should be fine. I don't know. Guess it's frostbun time as well. George. Okay, I'll try and have a quick look after, but I've got to also get these VODs out, so we may not have a lot of time. Oh, Smirino. Did we finally get this done? Can anyone actually do this? The door, the drywall. There's no pending deliveries. I don't understand. I just can't seem to build anything in there, I guess. Won't let me. Weird. Bugged again. Not using mechanical access trapdoors. They do, but you have to use a I covered it in the critter tutorial bite. Big, large, make huge today. Or in the hatch tutorial bite. Use them to push them. If you put a door on top of a door, closing doors on top of a pneumatic door will push them through. So you can force them down. There's a way to do it. Which I covered in definitely in the hatch tutorial bite, I think. Can be done. Okay. Alright, this bugged pump has unbugged itself. Right, and now we've got 200 grams, not even milligrams, just grams, guys. We're well up into the grams. Oof. That is very annoying. Critter sheared one time. Is that enough? I suppose that's all we can do, right, anyway. Yeah. It can be done. You can push critters around. That is doable. You just have to be a bit fiddly with them. Oof. Okay, we've got milligrams top. I'd actually rather all the gas just move to the top, obviously. This is ticking down. This is going to take ages, though. It's going to take another few hours to get going again. Ugh, what a shame. I could put something down here, but like, is that even a good idea? I guess if the tubes are just standing around, like, instead of standing around, we could just put another pump down here. I'm going with a whole why not. Okay. It's always this bit is like one of the slower bits anyway, as is in here, but as we seem to have done it from the bottom anyway. Okay. Yeah, the foundation and incubator, so it will work. No, that wouldn't work. You have to put it somewhere else. Exact design multiple times. I mean, possibly. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a common one, that one. Like, people, it makes sense that that's how it should work, but then it doesn't. They can just walk on open doors, which is, you know, creative. Okay, so right, let's close that if you guys can't see the chat. My bad. Okay, scolding. You guys scolding. Take a bit of scolding, but whatever. Try and keep you guys safe. Safer. Great. Oh, I hate vacuuming. I really hate vacuuming. I'll be gone for 3 weeks from tomorrow, Pike. So I will be back probably a bit after Valentine's Day. I will not be streaming before then. So it may be the 16th of February before I can get back to streaming, or around then. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord. It's the best way to stay tuned. But yeah, around then for sure. No sooner. I should have to push them through a door with closing a door on them. Yeah, it should work. But that's only as a dropper though, Visigon, right? You can't push them up, I don't think. If you want to try and like push them up, I don't think that works. Or round. Can you push left or right? I don't know, maybe. Okay, big man's going in now. Hopefully not get too injured. Annoyingly, these are also there's enough material, enough gas here to overheat my pumps. So we're gonna have to keep rebuilding them. That's true. But if you're doing that, like, how are you gonna lure them? It's very hard to automate that kind of thing, I think, reliably. Yeah, and of course that pump's gonna overheat immediately as well. Radiation vomiting. Oh no. We've been going in here too much. Actually, muscular large has been radiation vomiting. And get some more red pills out if we have enough coal left. Oh, we've got loads of coal. Oh, we've got so much coal. Alright, just stick a bit of that in. And also mop up anywhere we've made that's a mess. Okay, everyone's radiation vomiting products. They're entering from the other side without a suit. That's not possible. They can't get in here or in here. This is one tower, one tower. There's no other entrance. I think they were just spending too much time in here. We didn't get any radioactive mutated waterweed seeds by the looks of it. I don't think. Let's double check on here. Waterweed? No, we haven't yet. So just gotta wait a little bit on there. Okay. Pump is damaged, but this is the heaviest area. We just got to pull this out. We can. We'll just keep rebuilding them. It's fine. This is very. So one dupe without suit. Where? That's not possible. Should be coming through here. They definitely get changed in the middle, but they should. There's no other way in here. I don't know. Everyone's radiation vomiting on me now. Which is weird. Strange. Okay. This game's been strange tonight. I don't know what's going on, but weird stuff across the board. So. Yeah. Okay. Try and go for a little bit longer, guys, but I do need to wrap this up soon so I can get this. Start getting this uploaded for YouTube. Actually, a bit shorter. Anyway, these guys are just building, I guess. So, like, there's not really a lot to watch here. Oh no, I need thermium. Do I have any thermium? I'm gonna need some more thermium for this. We can start pulling these doors across, but we will need the thermium. I guess we'll have to go back and get some thermium. Okay, disable auto repair. I'm wasting thermium on this. took off the helmet to... Oh yeah, maybe. Force open a door and crystals outside it off. Disable. Disable auto robot. There's too much gas down here. Come on. Still in grams. We're in grams. It is a bit toasty, yeah. That's why we want to keep everything in vacuum. That was stupid. I guess there was some debris here which I missed. I didn't see the debris. How many failed vacuum? I mean, I'm pretty sure we've done it twice at least. But like we've reset the vacuum at least like 6 or 10 times. I don't know. We just keep having to do it over and over again. There's steam and there's sour gas and super coolant and the rock gas always had to come out. There wasn't really a choice on that. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot of times. An annoying number of times. It's so slow. So slow to vacuum. Yeah, we could have reloaded. It takes so long to reload. It takes longer to vacuum it all out again. If only we'd realised that was a problem, but we had no way of knowing. Fortunately, before. This is the thing with live testing. I'm basically making up this design, so you don't know. Yeah. I'm waiting for. We are okay in here. Do we have a fridge or no? I'll sweep that up. I don't want this rotting and then deleting the salt water here, which is what happened. Get so much radiation. 500 rads. What the hell happened? Get a rad pill. Okay, no. Go get one now. Okay. Go down. Go down. Right. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm tired just got really irradiated from something. Don't know what. What's on here? What's the storage? Let's have edible one. Okay, it's not, you're not doing anything. Or you don't even count edible, okay. You count the attempts after there's a vacuum. Yeah, 2 is probably the right answer there. Hi, Ludus. Open water dive. You have to tell us, Ludus. You have to tell us in the future. Okay. That sounds pretty cool, though. Right, we're gonna rebuild these. If you count the times the pressure increase, get a lot. Yeah. A lot more by that metric. It's condensing. Gas pump is too cold. Gotta heat up. Okay. Yeah, this planetoid's been a bit of a nightmare. Well, I tried to put some super coolant in a liquid lock, and then there was very hot debris in there, which I didn't see. So it just flashed the super coolant, and we have super coolant gas again. So that's what happened this time. Yeah, I mean it will be fine, but this is an annoying time setback, really. This will take a while to re-vacuum again. It is all one gas at least, which is a benefit. And I have the 3 pumps going, especially down here where it's kind of where it's heaviest. We're down into single-digit grams already. We were in like a couple of 100 grams, so it's going. It's going. We just have to wait again. Sorry, guys, that's my bad. I'm bad on that one. Why is this? Oh. This should be... yeah. Cancel building. That should all be... yeah. It should all be meshed out. I'm sure it makes a huge difference, but... I'll also get some timing back. We're just going to have to delete this. It's going to take too long to do anything else. That was a bit of a silly, ambitious thing for me. There's a volcano picture failsafe. Well, yeah, they've done to here. It seems to have stopped. This has been a long time for this fried salad. Won't come in. So, fingers crossed, we should be fine. We'll see. Alright, well, we're down to single digit grams again. This will be much quicker than before, I'm sure. We've opened everything up we can open up, more or less. We have pumps in everywhere to get going. So, like, we're vacuuming way quicker than we were before. Future of Twitching will tell us. How's the temp on the insulated tiles? They're fine. It's actually not that bad. The issue we had actually was the gas. There was gas to insulated tile transfer, but the it will make, yeah, but it will be fine. Once we cool the outside of this, it'll be fine. I think we'll have once we get oxygen here and everything's all chill, it'll be fine. So we should be able to hold it. But guys, I think sadly I need to wrap this up because I would love to keep playing. I'm having a lot of fun. You wait for this thing to vacuum again, but yeah, I'm short on time. This stuff needs to go on YouTube right now, so let's do a quick wrap up of the last couple of episodes for this shorter stream. What we've done is put some more solar panels in over here. If this is a quick way to do it. So we've got some extra solar panels. We are still... okay, we're still mining out here. Just grab this one back in. Except we're going to get horribly injured in the meantime. Okay. So, got that going. Rockets have just been going back and forth. Made a load of insulite. Other than that, on here, we have stone hatches. We haven't managed to hatch them yet. Because I'm not using incubator because I'm lazy, but they'll come. We're not in a rush for this. We'll get stone hatches, then we'll get smooth hatches, and then we'll finally get the achievement on that. I don't know how we're doing down here on the power control station. I guess this is just ticking along, so hopefully it will just pop by itself. I'm not really paying attention to it. 53, we're halfway there, so that's ticking along. On Slopey Hill, we managed to get the balm lilies done. Guess what? I don't want these here. We have water weeds growing in our radiated environment, so we'll see if they give us the right seeds. Let's see, what else have we done? The magma planetoid, we did manage to finally get vacuumed, and then we unvacuumed it with a little bit of incompetence on my part, which happens. We're already down to 4 grams, and it's great. Like this is with the amount of pumps we got, and the fact this is all one uniform gas and the amount of space we've opened up, like I say, it's actually not too bad. I know I do keep saying that, but yeah, it's not too big. It is a bit annoying still, but well, it's going, like, it's gone all the way down from 600 to 3 real quickly. So you know, this will come out actually not too long. So say next episode, whenever we finally get there, it'll be a while for me, but next time we can keep going with this, and then what we'll do is replace this insulated rock, igneous rock, and the insulation with insulite. On the regular planetoid, made a ton of progress. The cooling loop is now working, so we are nice and chill in our nosh sprouts. They are on our cooling loop, and they are all growing. So these are going to take another 80-ish cycles to actually get us any food. In the meantime, we'll try and set up the delectavoles, which is why we are getting ready to collect the sky. Need to bring a load of steel, a load of thermium to this planetoid to actually make this work, but that's not a problem. We'll just keep working our way through here. Try and get the whole sky collected, get doors in and all that good stuff. Yep, this will be fine. The space scanner. And yeah, and then Smirino, done a little bit. I think we grabbed stuff here. What's going on here? No one's grooming the pips. No one's grooming the pips and all the pips have died and the pips aren't fertilizing the tree. Okay, I never thought we'd run out of pips on this planetoid. That is stupid. That's very stupid. We have any spare? Not really. Okay. The pips kind of make this planetoid work, so I guess we just up priority on that. That's not ideal. But anyway, that is what it is. On the frozen planetoid, we've managed to... Ooh, I'm sure we can actually... Not sure we can reach this anymore. I've got a ladder here. We should have done that when the solar panels there. Yeah, we've moved the solar panels up. That gives us access to this space. What we want to do with it, I'm not sure. We could, I think, put the extended starvation... Or sorry, yeah. The overflow branch for the glossy trecos, so they're not glum anymore. We could stick them in here. We've got a load of space we can use. We can also dig this up, so that wouldn't be too bad. Okay, drill baby drill, I think is... Oh, for God's sake. Is finished drilling, so we can bring that back. On Mine the Gap, we are also progressing. It takes a long time to do that one, obviously. So we're going to keep going. We're on almost 180,000, so another 2 and we're 20% of the way there, so slowly but surely. And then lastly, did they make a mess on the floor? Yeah, okay, that's great. Space George was having some issues with water, still is kind of having some issues with water. I think we had a temperature issue with this thermo sensor being stuck on some polluted oxygen and steam that was too small to actually register a change in temperature, so that's why we got a load stuck in there. Other than that, I don't know. I feel like it should be water positive. I'm dubious on whether it is because this keeps going down. So I'm feeling like it's not, but I don't know. Anyway, we're going to keep George alive with manually just feeding this in. At least we won't let him suffocate again. But I'm not sure why we're having such issues with this. We just don't seem to have enough arbitraries. Not sure why. But anyway, that is it. The vacuuming continues, unfortunately. But look, we're already down to 2 grams. So, you know, next time, I don't think this will take too long to get vacuumed at all. Fingers crossed for the millionth time, and then we'll get in here and get this working, which will be exciting. But like I say, it's going to be a while for me here on Twitch. Thanks to my lovely Twitch people for your patience on YouTube. I'll see you in a couple of days, probably a weekish anyway, so no worries for you guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, whenever that is.